Primordial Tyrants as a mod is heating up. A whole load of dinosaur mods are getting shown off from them, which includes reworks of current modded dinosaurs and reworking official dinosaurs as well. There's a lot coming from the Primordial Tyrants mod in the near future, and of course this features a lot of new dinosaurs, and today that's what I'll be talking about. Timestamps for all of them are on the screen now, and if you are new, feel free to subscribe. But other than that, let us dive right into the video. The first dinosaur that I want to talk about is one that I actually got a comment regarding the other day. Someone asked about Apatosaurus and if it was coming to the game. Technically, yes, Apatosaurus is coming to the game, but it's not an official dinosaur. This is a modded dinosaur, and of course it's coming from the Primordial Tyrants team, so you'll be able to expect that on the Primordial Tyrants modded server. And here is a glimpse of the model. This is a render showcasing the dinosaur's default skin, and of course the model is absolutely beautiful. Firstly, I love the detail on it. The detail on this model is absolutely insane. If you were to showcase the Dinosaurs model and the Apatosaurus model and compare the detailing on them, you can see that whoever does the work, whether it's Kelscora or Nautilus, that does the detail and the texturing on the dinosaurs, does an insane job. I love the overall sculpt of it as well, like the model and everything. It looks accurate, it looks nice. The head looks very nice, it looks like an Apatosaurus face, and of course I like the spikes running along the back from neck to tail. And finally, I like those little bumps or bony bits that are coming out of the neck as well. I really like that little touch. It's something that I do appreciate seeing on sauropods now in the nowadays. Before they didn't have them, now they do, and I really like them. They're a really cool touch. The skin is also subtle, but you can see greens, blues and browns, and it looks really well blended together and overall fantastic. I really like this model. It's a great looking model. Let me know your thoughts about this one in the comments down below. I'd love to know what you think. Two carnivores, and we're going to be following up with an additional carnivore after this one, and that is Torvosaurus. However, I want us to talk about Ceratosaurus and Albertosaurus. The reason why is because Ceratosaurus only has a model to showcase, and I thought I'd just showcase it off here. Firstly, the model is going to be what I think is a rework of the current in-game official Ceratosaurus model, and this one looks fantastic. I would definitely have this over the official model, but I also like the official model. I really like the skins on it, and I love the overall detail on the official model. That being said, this model is fantastic and brutish. It reminds me of the Primal Carnage Ceratosaurus, as well as the main, currently known Ceratosaurus in popular culture. The model is absolutely beautiful. It's something I'll be saying for every single one of these models. It has blues, whites, greys and blacks as the colours for the texture and the pattern. Overall, they've done fantastic work with making this look like a really mean and a brutish Ceratosaurus, and it definitely looks like it's going to mean business. Now, I don't know whether this is going to be a full standalone modded dinosaur or it's a mod that will replace and retexture the current Ceratosaurus in the game. Let's hope that it's just a retexture mod, because that would be awesome. Anyways, Albertosaurus is next, and we have a ton of stuff to showcase for this dinosaur. Firstly, we have a full model showcase, showcasing the full body and the default skin as well. I absolutely love the Albertosaurus. I think the detail on it is really nice. Model as well, you know, the model's really cool, and I love the subtle colours on it and the head shape of this dinosaur. Albertosaurus is one of my favourite Tyrannosaurids. Albertosaurus and Gorgosaurus, as well as Daspletosaurus, are some of my favourites, and of course I really like what they've done with this one. In fact, here's a close-up of the head of the dinosaur, showcasing off the horns, the sharp teeth, the overall detail of the face with wrinkles on the neck and more detail on the varied scales on the face as well. You've got a whole bunch of different scales. You've got smaller scales near the eye, you've got mid-sized scales on the lower jaw towards the back, and then on the front of the upper jaw you've got bigger scales, which look really nice. I like the variation there. It's realistic, it looks nice, and overall it just adds to some incredible texture and work. Fantastic detail. We also get to see a skin that was made by Twilight Wolf, which is an absolutely awesome skin, even more subdued by the default skin compared to it, that is, with browns, whites and greys. A really nice subtle skin, a very realistic muddy skin in a sense, very well blended together too. And finally, for the Albertosaurus, we get to see an idle animation for the dinosaur, and of course, it's all on the screen now. What are your thoughts of the idle animation? What are your thoughts on Albertosaurus? And what are your thoughts on Ceratosaurus too? But let's move into another theropod dinosaur, and that is Torvosaurus. Obviously, second to last here is Torvosaurus, a brand new theropod dinosaur that is coming through the Primordial Tyrants mods. Now, I have talked about this in the past. This one doesn't have any textures or anything like that. It's not detailed and that. It's just a raw model, which now has an animation. This is a walking animation. We see it from 3 different angles: a side angle, a 45-degree angle, and of course, it walking straight towards you. It's going to ask you if you've got games on your phone. Do bear that in mind. However, it's perfect for that wide meme, so yeah. What are your thoughts on the Torvosaurus animations? I think they're really nice, and I think they overall just look really nice and just work well. I'd love to know what you think. And finally, now I did talk about Giganotosaurus in my last video. They have showcased more about Giganotosaurus, but I do want to save that for when Giganotosaurus remodel comes out, and I can do a full video showcasing everything. That being said, Argentinosaurus is next in line to get a remodel. Perhaps these two could be getting a release of the remodel together, and if that's the case, that's 2 videos in one day just from me. That being said, these remodels look absolutely incredible, and yeah, they're really nice. Firstly, here is the new head of it compared to the old head, and I just want to say the detail is fantastic. The new head shape, of course, is a lot more accurate and it looks a lot nicer. And then of course we're going to move into a full comparison of the body, or a full body texture with no textures on it, showcasing the intricate details with wrinkles and more. Next, there's the beautiful textured model with a Giganotosaurus next to it, showcasing the sheer size of this animal compared to the also updated Giganotosaurus model, which is slightly smaller than its old self. More detailed comparisons between the new and old models. I do really like the new model. I love the detail on it. The new one is a lot more wrinkly and overall looks like it spent a lot of time on tanning beds over the course of its life and smoking about 50 cigarettes a day to ensure its skin looks as wrinkly as its bald hedgehog. I know it's very wrinkly and you can see the comparisons there. Finally, we have the walking animation from the dinosaur and the running animation as well. Looks really nice. But yeah, that's everything to do with the Argentinosaurus remodel. Let me know your thoughts about it in the comments down below. And there we have it. That's some more modded news. Now, I am doing a lot of mod videos lately, and that's mainly because there's a lot of mod stuff coming out for this game. A lot of stuff to talk about, and it's really cool and really exciting to see when the game's being quiet and a little dull. You get that glimmer from the mods. Anyways, guys, I do appreciate you all watching this video. I do apologize if my voice sounds a bit raspy or a bit nasally. That's because I've got what could be a flu or a cold or COVID. I don't actually know yet. So anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Hopefully I'm better in the next video. But yeah, I should hopefully see you all in the next one. Have a great day. Peace.